My substance, my existence, my creation was not hid from thee when I was made in secret. All of our, and I say this in the youth program, and I say it very G-rated in the youth program, which I will do the same here today. All of our, let me backtrack. In our existences growing up, not all of our conceptions were planned. How's that for G-rated? Thank you. Yet we were still purposeful. I teach in the youth program about being adopted and how this chapter means this section means so much to me, being adopted, because of what I've been told. Doesn't matter. He still knew me. Still put here for a reason. Not happenstance. Not by just oops. For a designed purpose. My substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Here's the word curiously wrought. That this morning was like, light bulb. I don't know how many times I have read this and looked here and studied it, and I'm like, okay. In Dake's little notes right down here in the bottom of my page that none of you can see, it says diversify with colors, to embroider, fabricate, make curious work. It's another term for unique. I looked at this and went, okay, you talk about adding another little unique play into this. I've watched those two right over there embroider and knit and whatever else y'all do. What is it called? Crochet. I understand that it's a simple little flip around your finger and you pull through. I can't get it. It's too simple for me. That's how it is. It just, for whatever my coordination, just does this and it becomes a knot. One day maybe I'll get it. But for him to embroider the intricate detail to sew into the fabric of your life, the uniqueness and the color of who you are. No one is exactly the same. Whether it's white, black, yellow, green, blue, it doesn't really matter. Everything has a unique change in the hue for each and every one of us in this room. And I sat back and I thought, it's like, okay, because people wonder, why didn't we do colored chairs and why didn't we do more color work around different things? But from my perspective, from right here, the amount of embroidered color into these chairs that you brought in here this morning is absolutely beautiful. That's the salt and light we're supposed to bring to the world. That's the color we're supposed to bring into the darkness and into the areas of the world, that we bring a uniqueness to it that God intricately sewed in. Do you know how small those little squares are in an embroidering little circle thingy? See, I'm a guy. I don't get that. And see here, I know you can buy them with like color markers on the back, so you know. God didn't get any of the cheat sheet. He legit made it up as he went. So I love the fact that it said variegate and diversify with colors, to embroider, to fabricate, make curious. I love that. Here infers to the intricate weaving and growth of the human body from conception to full development of a child. I absolutely love that definition. The intricate details in the weave that he's weaved into our lives from the moment we're conceived, honestly, until we're done. Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect. You can let that little section kick on living in the tail. And in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. He knew me before I had my first finger. That's why abortion is so bad. He knew us from the moment that conception happens, the moment that spark hits, and you all of a sudden have a human spirit right then and there that is growing in a all the other term. I'm trying to make sure I phrase all the right words to stay online. It's still murder. Life begins at conception. You cannot tell me any other way. Psalms 139 tells me that.